Well, what we've been doing here at Wilson over the course of the last, I've been in this position for the last 4 years going on. And one of the things that I want to do and would like to do a big part of this year is to share history. I think we at Wilson and around Wilson and people who know Wilson talk a lot about the rich tradition. Come out here and see that I want for our past athletes who got this whole thing started for us and who have done magnificent things at Wilson and beyond. Because a lot of our athletes have done some really good things when they were in high school, but man, they've gone on to be very successful in whatever field they have been successful in. But when they come back, or when their kids come back, or potentially grandkids come back, I want them to be able to come back and identify my granddad or my dad was here or my dad did this, and we're recognizing those people. And so by putting those things up on the back of the dugout, that's one way. Go from where we were and to have pictures from what our field looked like, and to now have what we have now, I mean, it's night and day. I think just the naked eye with what Dr. O'Malley and his vision for our athletic fields. He does so much, obviously, on the academic side, but you know, just on the athletic side, to have a superintendent as involved, to have a superintendent who has been so supportive of athletics, and to do what he's done, just giving us the resources to be successful, is bar none.
Just what do you think of all this?
I think the kids really deserve this. It's been a long time coming, especially for Wilson High School and for the baseball program, and it gives them the necessary tools and the equipment to really get better at their craft, which is the game of baseball.
What was the one thing that you wanted the most that you're happy to see?
I would say would be the batting cage. That's been a huge help for us. Recently we've had to cancel practices, like I've said before, and when it rains, and now that gives us the option to actually get some live hitting in, some bullpens, as well as some field work and ground work in.
I like the heritage that y'all put behind the dugout. Obviously this program has won a couple of state championships. What do you expect that to do to the kids?
I think with the equipment that we have here now and the facilities that we have here now, this can give us a real chance to actually excel and hopefully get back to a state championship and contend for a region championship. The kids are fully bought in with a lot of commitment, a lot of consistency. The effort has really been there, and that's been our three key things all year.
What's been the reaction of the kids while they're practicing here?
Honestly, I can't get them off the field.
Well, when you first found out Tiger Field was done, what was your reaction?
Excited, joy, just not just being done, but even having conversation and meetings about getting it done was probably a lot of joy there. And like I said, just knowing that our kids always talked a lot about going different places and seeing other fields and other campuses and stuff like that with some of the teams that was in our conference, how their facilities looked, and you know, I always wondered, why can't we have some of those things? And so to be sitting in meetings early last year talking about what we wanted to do and looking at plans, we started to get very excited, and then obviously coming back and sharing those things with the kids, you know, getting them excited, just seeing that gleam in their eyes, probably more so than anything else. We're not out here playing, but man, just to see how excited they were when we started the conversation about this thing getting done and some of these things. And then even after and during the process, them coming out every day and looking, and then obviously early December, mid-December, once they started to turn some things over to us and allowed us out here some, obviously very excited.
Well, Dr. Robinson, what's obviously the bricks, new seats, new press box. What's your impression of this, and how do you think this will affect the student body?
Just like Coach McQueen said, I was overjoyed when I saw this. When we started planning this a couple of years ago, a year ago, I never thought it was going to be like this. I knew it was going to be nice, but I didn't think it was going to be this. Again, just like I only have one daughter, but I consider all these students my kids, and you want the best for your kids. Just like Coach McQueen said, some of the teams that we play in our conference and around the state, they have much better facilities, and I want the same thing for my kids, or even better. So I'm super excited. I think it's going to bring a buzz to our community, to our school, and hopefully get more kids to participate in extra school activities.
What does it speak of, once again, of Florence One School's commitment to athletics?
Who would not want to be in Florence One? I mean, as a, you know, like I talked to you earlier, not just on the academic side with what he's doing, but man, on the athletic side, you know, rather you work in a district where the superintendent is as committed to athletics as he is with some of the other programs within the district. And so we have that. We have a leader who has a vision for not just the athletic side of our district, but also the athletic side. And so who would not want to be a part of what's going on in Florence One right now? Whether it be principal, whether it be a coach or athletic director, who would not want to be a part of Florence One?